As we wrap up another successful season of Pick, Win, and Drive, Marc Malusis with you, being joined by one of the partners in New York Auto Giant, Michael Brown. What's going on, Michael?
Everything's great, Mark.
You got it. And earlier today, Rich Claudio, Tom from New York Auto Giant, presented Rich Claudio with his Toyota Camry.
Big winner.
Big winner. He had the Cowboys earlier on in the regular season, one of the winners we had over the course of the NFL year, and he got a two-year lease on a Toyota Camry, and also had the tailgate for him and 10 of his friends by Barbecue Kings, which was fantastic.
Yeah, he did it right.
Good job by Rich from Amityville. And honestly, register each and every week. We've done this for the last 3-4 years here, continuing hopefully for year number 5, no question about it. It's been a successful campaign, and honestly, look back on the Super Bowl, Michael. You were out there in Minneapolis.
Yes, I was.
Unfortunately, you went with the Patriots Super Bowl Sunday.
Right.
And the Eagles came out victorious.
Well, I wish I would have had a conversation with Bill Belichick before I made that selection. Because if I would have known that Malcolm Butler was going to sit, I probably wouldn't have taken the Patriots, because you saw that paper cornerback defense in firsthand the whole game.
And the Eagles were absolutely fantastic. Peterson did a great job coaching that. DeFilippo's now the OC in Minnesota.
That's right.
Frank Reich's now the head coach in Indianapolis. So you look at that staff, they've been picked apart after the Super Bowl victory. But that was a hell of a coaching job by Peterson.
Hell of a coaching job, and I can't take anything away from Nick Foles. But, you know, he's going to sign a big contract. He's probably going to get traded, right? You got to look back. These corners, I don't think they'll be playing in the NFL next year.
They were terrible.
They were terrible. I mean, they were absolutely terrible. And as we talked earlier, I don't know if we'll ever see another game, especially a Super Bowl, where the losing team didn't punt once.
All right, well, we didn't have the winner during the course of the Super Bowl. But overall, I mean, it was not as good of a year as the year before. But that's the way it runs.
It's the way it runs. Last year was a 14-2, incredible year. This year, they got me a little bit. But we'll be back.
We'll be back. That's exactly right. And you have to register each and every week. Go to nyautogiant.com/pick-win-drive. Click on the banner throughout the regular season and the postseason. Michael, this is the last chance we get to talk about football for a little while. Let's look ahead to April's NFL draft. Jets and Giants. Giants 2nd overall pick, Jets 6th overall pick. What do you think happens?
I think we're going to be talking about more wins for both teams.
Right.
And I'll tell you why. I think that obviously the Giants, with their coaching change, I think that had to happen, and I think they're going to win some more games. I think the Jets have a good young defense. I believe in Todd Bowles. I believe in the way they're going to do this year. They have $100 million, $100 million in cap space, and they're going to grow through the draft. I would love to see it, number 6, them take that guard. He's a mean animal. He's a road grader, Quentin Nelson. That's
out of Notre Dame.
I would love to see.
Cousins, this Jet quarterback?
I would take Cousins, and I'd take Bridgewater.
Bridgewater or Cousins at quarterback. And for the Giants, 2nd overall, Mike Shula is now going to be their offensive coordinator. What do you think the Giants do with the 2nd overall pick?
Let's bring in that running back. They haven't had a running game
Barkley from Penn State would be fantastic, would he not?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll tell you this, if the Jets had Nelson and Cousins this offseason, they could be a playoff team next year.
10 wins.
They could be a playoff team.
10 wins.
I'll tell you this, if I'm Todd Bowles, I'm knocking on McCagnon's door every day, basically saying, remind him, sign Kirk Cousins.
How's that going?
Sign Kirk Cousins, sign Kirk Cousins. That's exactly right.
That's right.
Once again, congratulations to Rich Claudio from Amityville. He's this year's winner. 2-year lease on a Toyota Camry. Also got that tailgate for him and his 10 of his friends from Barbecue Kings. And he was talking about that earlier on. He said it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, they know how to do it.
Ribs, hot dogs, burgers. Basically, it was like a feast for 30 people.
Yeah.
They do a fantastic job. That's exactly right. Michael, it's been an absolute fun pick, win, and drive with you throughout the course of the year.
Thanks so much, Mark.
Enjoy the offseason. Be well.